Do you know SpongeBob's true identity? It turns out that Gary is the real boss. However, when Mr. Krabs discovers the truth, Gary orders SpongeBob to eat him. One day, SpongeBob thinks Gary walks too slowly, so he buys him a small tank. The tank suddenly goes out of control and starts crushing SpongeBob. Next, SpongeBob decided to give his own foot to Gary. At first, Gary wasn't used to it, but under SpongeBob's training, before long, he became more agile than SpongeBob. Gary forcibly dragged him to the park, causing everyone to be surprised. However, at this point, Gary had become a completely different person, with an increasingly bad temper. When SpongeBob was about to talk to him, Gary suddenly started acting cute, so SpongeBob had to go home first. But as soon as he arrived home, he discovered that Gary had no hands and couldn't open the door, so he gave his own 2 hands to Gary as well. Gradually, SpongeBob no longer had to do anything himself, because Gary could do everything for him. However, this also caused his limbs to atrophy, and eventually, he could only move using his tongue. At this point, Mr. Krabs arrived at the pineapple house as SpongeBob hadn't gone to work for half a month. As soon as he entered the door, he discovered that SpongeBob had turned into a snail. He hurriedly asked what had happened, but Gary once again commanded SpongeBob to eat him. At the critical moment, Mr. Krabs pulled out a Krabby Patty. SpongeBob regained his senses upon smelling the aroma, and then engaged in a fierce battle with the little snail. Ultimately, he successfully restored Gary to his original form.